Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man. Let's talk about rumors. Gervonta is coming back in December, which we already knew that. And apparently he coming back in December, and it could be versus Cruz. And I'm gonna tell you, if it's not versus Cruz, who Cruz gonna fight, or Ryan Garcia, are the two opponents. So check out the Box Room playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Now, the reason they saying that Crawford and Spence gotta happen by November is obviously because Gervonta is probably gonna be going on pay-per-view in December. So, I mean, if it's versus Cruz, if it's versus Ryan Garcia, this is an opportunity for both. Now, I don't know, what the negotiations looking like. Right now, they being tight-lipped on negotiations, and usually that's a good thing, but you don't know until you know. Mayweather Promotions don't be one to throw Tank in there. Golden Boy, in my opinion, just want to cash out Ryan Garcia. That's why Ryan Garcia don't want to compete for world championships. That's why Ryan Garcia don't want to fight for belts. Okay? So, they just want to cash him out in the most lucrative fight that they can find. And that's just what it is. Right? And, Gervonta Davis, they want to be selective. Mayweather don't believe in fighting black fighters. Real talk. Unless they got a name like Zab or they got a name like Shane Mosley. He fought Zab coming off a loss. But he did fight the guy that beat Zab and Carlos Baldomir, though. So, but obviously Ryan Garcia will really set off the end of the year. But the piss poor thing about it is they continue to put their best product in when most people don't have the money to spend. Or most people don't give a flying fuck to watch the fight. In the fall. The Super Bowl for boxing should be in the summertime when there's no NBA on, there's no NFL on. Even if it's Olympic year, that should be their time to shine. And the only thing I can think about, and a lot of venues are available. I know a lot of tours be going on in, but a lot of these venues still be available. But these fighters just don't want to fucking fight in the summertime, and that's what it is. That's what I think it is. These fighters, they don't like fighting in the beginning of the year, they don't like fighting in the summertime. But everybody before that Christmas, that homecoming, that fall, going back to school rush come, Thanksgiving and New Year's, everybody want to get a fight in. That's what it is. Everybody want to get a fight in. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So it don't really surprise me none. And then when the pay-per-views don't do well or do what they projected or don't do what they full potential, then they're gonna complain and blame the fans. But when you give me a lot of options, obviously the one positive thing about when it get cold, close to that winter fall time, that deep fall, early winter time, is that everybody gonna be in their homes. That's the one thing you usually count on. But it's that fall period too. That's like the summer for most people. The apple orchards, pumpkin patches. I mean, that's a great time for people to get drunk and shit, and not have to deal with the heat and deal with a solid type of winter. That's my favorite time of year. It's fall. I don't really care for the summer. Shit ain't like it used to be, but apparently that's what we fight now. When I asked, they try to seem like it was balanced, but I just get the feeling, that's just me assuming and getting the feeling, that they kind of leaning towards Cruz a little bit. I don't think they really wanted to let the cat out the bag, but I think he leaning towards fighting Cruz. Now that's no inside about asking, they was like, you was right, Cruz, and then Ryan still is in the mix, and take a fight you want. But I had to be a betting man. Like I told y'all from the beginning, I don't think we getting Crawford and Spence and Tank and Ryan Garcia. Jimmy High Hoop said he got mad because I said I wasn't paying for the fight. He said, you never pay for these fights. Nope, sure don't. When it's worth it, I'll shell out the money. When it's worth it. And I'm glad I ain't paid. I'm glad I ain't paid for the rematch of Wilder and Fury 2. I'm glad I streamed the fuck out that fight. But I did go. I went to Dave Buster's for the first one, the third one. I streamed that shit too. But I used to buy them all the time back when it was real good pay-per-views. Crawford and Spence, they deserve my dollar, especially if it happened this year. Don't mind paying for it. Don't mind paying for it. You know? Don't mind paying for it. It's cool by me. Tank and Ryan, man, them niggas don't want to fight the best. They want to try to make a big fight without, fighting the best and all that type of stuff. I'm good on that. When Tank step it up versus somebody that's worthy on really, that shit nobody fucking, like, really below welterweight be on pay-per-view. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. But Outkast say, feeling good, feeling great. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Should nobody under welterweight be on fucking pay-per-view? That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's my opinion. But that's my opinion. But it's still a fight that's gonna sell. People say it's gonna outsell Crawford and Spence. Y'all see. Y'all gonna see the difference in the fight weeks. Y'all gonna see the difference in the fight weeks. Mark my words. Spence and Crawford, they make so much about the Mexicans. You really gonna see what a true black fight gonna do, and how black shit syndicate faster than any other thing in the sports market. That's why in NBA and NFL so popular. NFL just got a great fucking product, even though they didn't alter it. But y'all gonna see the difference. Y'all gonna see that Ryan Garcia, they don't really like fuck with him in the boxing ring like that. If they did, his fights would be selling out a lot more. I'm trying to tell y'all, hey man, that little girls don't translate to pay-per-views and buys and none of that shit. You might see the hip-hop culture on full effect. But if he fight Eastside Cruz, I mean, shit, I don't know why they keep forcing the boy on pay-per-view when he don't have he don't have no profile. His profile is he was doing subpar numbers on regular Showtime. If 1 million people can't watch me on Showtime, why the fuck would 500,000 people pay to watch me? It's common sense. That's for any fighter. But I get putting Ryan Garcia on pay-per-view, but then again, people ain't gonna really care about them two small niggas fighting in the grand scheme of things. A big welterweight fight by itself, it amasses anything below heavyweight. Even heavyweight these fucking days, to be honest. Unless you got, Deontay Wilder in America being involved, it amasses anything like that too. But I would brace for Eastside Cruz. But if he fight Ryan Garcia, that'd be a huge end to the year. Like I said, other than me hearing Benavidez versus Ustagi and what we already got lined, Sebastian Fondora versus Ocampo. I don't know much. I haven't heard much else about Showtime putting anything on. I haven't heard much. So that's all I really can tell you. But, Tank is fighting in December, and I've been told y'all that. So, we'll see. It's going to be an epic letdown for them Ryan Garcia. I'll tell you that. A lot of fans going to feel let down, but it don't matter. When the pay-per-views is bad, they're going to talk about how good the day did. They're going to lie about it. No, he did 300,000. If he couldn't sell with Leo Santa Cruz, even if because he fought Eastside Cruz already, he'll sell again. Versus Eastside Cruz. It might do better than a rematch. But instead of paying to put these fights on free TV or taking a little less money to put fights on free TV and make money in the long haul, everything is just a grab and run for boxing. It's just like being into a daily routine, dude. You get your kids, they come home from school, they take their uniform off or their school clothes off. You say we eat a snack, watch a little TV, then we get to the homework. We get to the homework. Then you can go do what you want to go do. Play outside or whatever. Whatever routine you got your kids set up for. Same thing. I know Gervonta gonna fight in January. I know Gervonta gonna fight in May. I know Gervonta gonna fight in November, December, whatever the scenario is. And I know he's gonna be on CBS, or Fox CBS, or one of the two. That's how you do that. That's why Deontay Wilder was so popular. He fought consistently and he knocked motherfuckers out, and people continue to watch him knock people out. On free, a lot of it was on free TV. A lot of it was on free TV, bro. Oh, these people cannot drive in Detroit, bro. What is you doing, dude? Is you gonna turn? Damn, people. That's why I don't want to be old and get my car of my dreams be driving like that old sucker was. My shit while I'm young, and you know, I can touch my damn toes and shit. I ain't gotta use Viagra and no shit like that, but nonetheless, but yeah, I would just not inside information. I would just brace for Eastside Cruz. That's what I would brace for. If he fight Ryan Garcia, man, end of the year gonna be off the hook. You know, end of the year be off the hook. Be off the damn chain. But that's all I got. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financial support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, a few more. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. Link tree, first link description. Peace.